Hello guys, welcome to my channel and today I'm going to do EXP22 Excel chapter 8 mid-level 2 reading scores. Basically this is the 8th chapter of Excel section of this Pearson course, and in this video I will be doing this assignment step by step and you can get your assignment done by watching this complete video. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, including all the Word, Excel, PowerPoint or Access assignments, then you can contact me and you can hire me for your complete course. You can also hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, all other writing assignments, mathematics or statistics. My WhatsApp number and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. Please contact me either through WhatsApp or email and hire me for your complete courses. So now at start of the instruction you can see project description. There is nothing to solve in this project description, but I suggest you to read this project description well, understand the assignment and get an idea about the assignment. Then this will be easy for you to solve this assignment on your own. Then we have main part of the assignment, that is steps to perform to complete this project, and we have a total of 12 steps or 12 questions to get this project done. In this video I am not only going to solve these questions or steps for you, I am also going to make you learn Microsoft Excel as well. So if you want to do this assignment or if you want to learn Microsoft Excel, then you are at right place. Watch this complete video, follow me step by step, then you will be able to solve it on your own. So now let's move to step number 1. So step number 1 of the assignment is saying start Excel, download and open the file named EXP22 Excel chapter 8 mid-level 2 homework reading scores. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of file name. So this is the Excel workbook that we are supposed to use to solve this assignment. So if you in step number 1 you are supposed to download this Excel workbook. I have already downloaded. We will apply all the instructions, all the steps to this Excel workbook, and we will make this Excel workbook in the final form for the submission. So step number 1 of the assignment is just about downloading of this Excel workbook. There is nothing else to solve in step number 1. That's why we will move to step number 2 of the assignment. Step number 2 of the assignment is saying in the range F2 up to H2 insert the function that will calculate the average of each of group, control, CBT only and hybrid. So we will go to cell F2 here, and here we are supposed to insert a function that will calculate the average for the control data. So we will type equal sign and we will type average. This is average function. Now we are supposed to select the data for the control that is given into the range A2 up to A25. This is the data for the control and press enter. Now we are supposed to use the same average function in cell G2 and H2 to calculate the function, to calculate the average for the CBT only and hybrid. We can simply use the fill handler to copy the function here. Now you can see that we got the average for the CBT only. That data is given into the range B2 up to B25, and for the hybrid that is given into the range C2 up to C25. So we have calculated the average for the control, CBT only and hybrid. Okay, that is all about step number 2. So we are done with second step. Now we are supposed to do next step, that is step number 3. In the range F3 up to H3 insert functions that will calculate the median for each of the group. Now we are supposed to calculate the median for the control, CBT only and hybrid. So go to cell F3 and type equal sign and type median. This is the median function. Double click on that. Now we are supposed to calculate the median for the control, and the control data is given into the range A2 up to A25. Okay, this is the data for the control and press enter. So we got the median for the control. Now use the fill handler to copy the formula into G2 and G3 and H3. So for G3 our data is given into the range B2 up to B25, and for hybrid we are given with the, we are given the data in the range C2 up to C25. So we have calculated the median for the control, CBT only and hybrid. Okay, so that is all about step number 3. Now we are supposed to do next step, that is step number 4. In the range F4 up to H4, insert the functions that will calculate the most repetitive value for each of the group. Now we are supposed to calculate the mode. Mode is always the most repetitive value in a data. Okay, so type equal sign and type mode. Okay, now we are supposed to calculate the mode for control. That data is given into the range A2 up to A25 and press enter. So we got the mode. Okay, now use the fill handle to copy the formula. So in CBT only 13 is the mode. In the hybrid we have the mode that is 14. Okay, so that is all about step number 4. So we have completed 4 steps for this assignment so far, and now we are supposed to do next step, that is step number 5. Step number 5 is saying in the range F5 up to H5, insert functions that will calculate the highest value for each of the group. Now we are supposed to calculate the maximum. Okay, go to in cell F5, type max. So max function will appear. Okay, now we are supposed to calculate the maximum value for the control, and control that is given into the range A2 up to A25. So we got the maximum value, that is 15. Okay, in the control data, this data. Okay, now we are supposed to calculate the maximum for CBT only and hybrid. We will simply use the fill handle to copy the formula, and in CBT only we have maximum value of 16, and in a hybrid we have a maximum value of 18. Okay, and that is all about step number 5. So we have completed 5 steps. Now we are supposed to do next step, that is step number 6. Step number 6 is saying in the range F6 up to H6, insert functions that will calculate the lowest value for each of the group. So basically now we are supposed to calculate the minimum value in each of the group. So first of all we are supposed to calculate the minimum value for the control, then CBT only, then the hybrid. Okay, so go to cell F6, type minimum. Okay, this is the minimum function. Select the range, that is A2 up to A25 for the control. Okay, and press enter. So 8 is the minimum value in the data of the control. Now use the fill handle to copy the formula so that we can get the minimum value for the CBT only, that is the 9, and the minimum value for the hybrid, that is 11. Okay, so we have calculated, or we have solved step number 6. Now we are supposed to do next step, that is step number 7. Step number 7 is saying in the range F7 up to H7, insert function that will calculate the variance for each of the group. Use the function that includes the S descriptive. Okay, so we are supposed to calculate the variance. Type equal sign and type variance, and we are supposed to use this function, that is dot S, because we are going to calculate variance for a sample, not for the population. So we will use the function for the sample, that is this one. Double click on that, and we are supposed to calculate the variance for the control that is given into range A2 up to A25, and this is the variance, that is 4. Now use the fill handle to copy the formula. So we got the variance for the CBT only, that is 3.88, and for the hybrid this is 4.47. Okay, now that is all about step number 7. Now we are supposed to do next question, that is question number 8. In the range F8 up to H8, insert the function that will calculate standard deviation. So now we are supposed to calculate the standard deviation. So type equal sign, type st dev dot s, this one, because we are going to calculate the standard deviation for a sample, not for a population. So we will use the function that is for the sample. Then A2 up to A25 again, press enter. Now we are supposed to use the fill handle so that we can calculate the variance, standard deviation for the CBT only, that is given into range B2 up to B25. Then for the hybrid, that data is given into range C2 up to C25. So we have calculated average, median, mode, maximum, minimum, variance, and standard deviation. So we have solved 8 steps for this assignment, and now we are supposed to do next step, that is step number 9. Step number 9 is saying Format the values in the range F2 up to H8 with the comma style with 3 decimal places. F2 up to H8. F2 is here and H8 is here. And we are supposed to apply comma style this one, and there should be 3 decimal places. Okay, so we will increase the number of decimal places to 3, this one. Okay, so that is all about step number 9. Now let me do last step, step number 10. Use the data analysis tool to perform an analysis of variance using the range A2 up to C25 as the input range and E11 as the output range. So go to data tab and click data analysis, and we are supposed to apply perform an analysis of variance. This is covariance, this one. Okay, click OK. Now our input range is given, that is A2 up to C25. Okay, then output range should be E11 as mentioned in the instruction. E11, click OK. That is all about step number 10. Now we are supposed to do the last step, that is step number 11. Format the averages and variance in the summary table with the comma style with 3 decimal places. This one. Apply comma style, 3 decimal places. This one. So that is all about step number 11. So we have solved all the steps for this assignment. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, including all the Word, Excel, PowerPoint or Access assignments, then you can contact me and you can hire me for your complete course. My WhatsApp number and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. Please contact me either through WhatsApp or email. Hire me for your courses and I will produce best grade for you. Thank you so much. I will get back to you with another solution.